give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see the future with brother Jules ain't the shit, but cancel my trip trying to talk you back around a century.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance Lynn will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
And now in the box, Josh Naylor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here he comes again, 1-2. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Lynn looks in with the payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. White Sox coming to bat. It's major. Shane Bieber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Ready now is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And And this is low, ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he has an even 10 hits in 25 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bieber has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yoan Moncada becomes out number 2 this inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. Second inning set to go, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. There's ball 4.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moncada in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. Great stop by Abreu. What an outstanding play to end the inning. One left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Elo Jimenez. Prior history in this matchup has been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in the scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Looking up is Rosario. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. A ball and no strikes. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. A ball and a strike. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here is Zach Collins. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run, 9 driven in. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. One and one. Here it is.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Liner in there for a base hit. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting ninth. The second base.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in next, Nick Madrigal. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the AB now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Behind 0-2 now. Eaton at second with 2 down. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Under it is Hedges, and that's out number 3. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Austin Hedges. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robert falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The first baseman, number 22.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Yoan Moncada waits on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, third base.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Moncada enters the day in 3rd place in All-Star fan voting at his position at 3rd, so it remains to be seen whether he'll end up making the squad or not.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Jose Abreu is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Set for the start of the 4th, and standing in as the switch-hitting 2nd baseman, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch on the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Scooped up. Throw to 1st in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Lynn steps into his windup. Here it comes.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. In time to 1st, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes. Little dribbler up the first baseline. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 2. And now here is Elo Jimenez, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch on its way. The 1-0. And he misses 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball. Challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3. Rounded weakly to the left. And there's one away.
Now the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Oh, but not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. So 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Up next, Luis Robert comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Next, it'll be Zach Collins. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Robert leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Their count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
In now is Adam Eaton as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready with the 0-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Step up and find it.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1-2. Really starting to pull.
The batter, the shortstop, Andres.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Now here's the pitch. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The center field.
Now at the plate here is Bradley Zimmer. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
2 takes, now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
From the stretch. Now that's popped up. Anderson will put this one away, and his side is retired. Indians leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. The batter will be Nick Madrigal as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First offering on its way. Up and the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now.
Number
Up
7.
next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batter.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yohan Moncada. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is rich. And stepping in, Austin Hedges. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
17. Austin.
First pitch on its way. Hedges, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22.
Into the box, Josh Naylor grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Anderson scoops it up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
No left field.
First delivery to him. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And it's fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Yasmani Grandal will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did from the second inning. Get this offense rolling. High fastball is in there. And there's ball one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, man, this pitch count continues to go up, near.
There's a swing winning ball in the air, and a ball that he got where you stitch up as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work, and with no shot to win the Phil Mato, the 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. The batter will be Luis Roberts. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball 2 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Zach Collins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that's over. 2-1. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Robert, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he'll get back in safely. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Nick Madrigal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
It's late in his afternoon work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, you're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 3-2 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
I'll tell you, he's really dialed in on him right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, man, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute...
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty, man, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a triple number up on that field.
To second for 1. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Indians fail to score. Count Quantrill will take over on the mound.
Number 47. Cal Quantrill.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Ramirez is up with it, and there's 1 down now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, first base.
And now Jose Abreu in his career against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a line drive base hit to left field. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Michael Kopech has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
So stepping in is Harold Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Harold Ramirez.
First delivery to him. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Andres Jimenez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Kopech, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Throw on the first, 2 down. Next to stand in is Austin Hedges. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Indian strike for 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
To 2-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick. Yanks run here. Now a throw over. Runners back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here it comes. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he watches ball one. Engel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And that one yanked just foul. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled away. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is there as Hedges wipes out a base runner.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another one sent foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure to take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He'll try it again from first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Adam Engel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 15.
Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tight run to the plate.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
He's set, and the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. The second for 1. Back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and they're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. First offering on its way.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Ready with the 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of the new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The White Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Shane Bieber struck out 10 in the losing effort. Liam Hendricks earns the save out of the bullpen. Zidane.